One of the biggest names in ballet is speaking out after actor Timothée Chalamet recently appeared to dismiss the significance of ballet and opera, saying, quote, "No one cares." Well, speaking at a panel, ballerina, there she is, class act herself, Misty Copeland, said the actor should be uplifting all art forms instead of comparing them. CBS Saturday Morning co-host Adriana Diaz has more.
As the first black female principal dancer for the American Ballet Theater, Misty Copeland has spent her career embracing the art form. And she says Academy Award-nominated actor Timothée Chalamet should be doing the same.
He wouldn't be an actor and have the opportunities he has as a movie star if it weren't for opera and ballet and the relevance in that medium.
Chalamet, who's nominated for the film Marty Supreme,
Backhand.
sparked backlash last month during a town hall with fellow actor Matthew McConaughey, where they discussed keeping movie theaters alive.
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership.
Copeland noted the irony in the fact that she actually helped market Chalamet's film, posing in a Marty Supreme branded jacket.
It's very interesting. He invited me to be a part of promoting Marty Supreme with respect to my art form.
Copeland isn't the only one to slam the actor, with critics noting both his mother and his sister studied at the School of American Ballet. The Metropolitan Opera posted this behind-the-scenes video of what goes into its productions with the caption, "This one's for you." And last weekend, the Seattle Opera offered a 14% discount with the code Timothy.
There's a reason that the opera and ballet have been around for over 400 years. And I think that when you have access and opportunity to be a part of something that can change your life.
Chalamet's spokesperson did not reply to our request to comment. And the actor may cross paths with Copeland at the Oscars this weekend because the retired ballerina is set to be part of the performance for the Oscar-nominated song from Sinners. She recently actually had hip replacement surgery, so we'll see in what capacity she is part of that performance. But I want to just read something to you from the New York Times dance critic with an article titled, "Timothée Chalamet has a point about ballet." And this is from the dance critic, Gia Corliss. She said, "Is he wrong? The value of ballet and opera and people's perception around their value are two different things." So really, he could have been just criticizing the fact that ballet and opera are no longer mainstream as they should be. And she continues to say, Vlad, before you jump in, because I know you got thoughts. All right, she said, "The reason the mainstream media is talking about ballet this week is because a celebrity talked about it first. If a dancer had said that film didn't matter, it would be like a tree falling in the woods."
So that critic is correct, but here's why people find what he said problematic. Film actors sit in the most commercially dominant art form of the last century. Opera singers and ballet performers sit in the most economically precarious art form of the last century. So essentially what you've got is a big Hollywood star whose industry commands billions and billions of dollars, dismissing art forms that really relies on grants and donors and people who still love the art form.
I just can't believe he really meant it the way he said it. I know what it looks like, but his mom is involved, his sister's involved.
They were all dancers.
Yes,
they were all ballet.
He grew up in the arts. I think he was trying to be cute, and it just didn't work. I wish
kind of doubled down on it with the follow-up, Gayle.
I know he did. I wish he would come out and say something.
That's the thing.
Either he should say, "I meant it, and that's how I feel," or "I'm so sorry, it was taken out of context." I didn't mean it the way it came across.
He probably doesn't want to add fuel to the fire, but he could have been saying that they should be bigger parts of the mainstream media and mainstream art. Like, it could have been a criticism of that.
Yeah, and I love the performers within the art form stepping up and talking like Misty.
I wish he would come out and say something more.
We know she doesn't plie about ballet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?